Hi, yes, this is Wilson Tennis Rackets. How may I assist you? Hi, yes, this is she. May I ask who's speaking? Oh, perfect. Yes, I do remember you guys. Yes. How was the Blade 100 UL for both of your kids? Oh, it's perfect. I see. Yes. So again, before you do select the best tennis rackets for your level of play, which is for in your case both of your kids, it's important to understand two elements of racket construction, which is the head size and weight. So, yes, yes. So in your situation, so for your child, your son, so for the beginner level was for your first child. Am I right? And what was his name again? Oh, yes, Oliver. Perfect. Yes, and you said you felt like his weight of the racket was getting too light. Okay. Yes, so that is a great sign that it is getting too light. This means that your child is moving on in the playing field and getting a little bit stronger and gaining advancement playing. Yes. So the recent racket you purchased was a lightweight frame for the beginner. Yes, which is a 9 to 9.7. Yes. And so the next racket frame from that is a medium frame, which is 9.8 to 11. So that's a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. Uh-huh. Oh, perfect. There you go. And so with that information I just gave you, you can also find out more on our website. Yes. Yeah, about the weight frames and if it and the right direction to go into. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and so as for your other purchase you made last time, it was for your other kid, and she was playing in the Grand Slam. Am I correct? Oh, how did you do with the Advancement Green Wilson racket? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. So that could be more about the strings. Also with her not stretching, you could that all leads to all tennis players to get a tennis elbow, which is either two big things, either with the strings. It could be any type of string, could be Wilson, it could be any type of yes. Mm-hmm. It could be we have many different strings. So the one that you have was probably not as tight weight for your racket. Okay, so beginners to intermediate, and those suffering from tennis elbow, in which your is in your case. So players should typically string like a synthetic gut, which is from 53 to 55. Yes, to start with, which she's a little bit higher, so she does 60, correct? Okay. Typically, you should try to avoid polyester above 54, as it should feel like a bit stiff material. Polyester is very stiff, which is what. Yep. That should be a reason why. 100%. Yes, it could be one of the reasons. 100%. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. On our website, we do have a Wilson's racket stringing guide, so you can also, which is what people of our company use to string rackets and what we follow through with it. Also, that you can also practice with the string first. You can get someone to string that racket for you. Try out the 58 to 59 and see how that does for your daughter. If not, you could always go down. Yes, everyone's different. That's correct. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, just check that out on the website, and you'll see the exact guide. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. That's a really good question because we do get this a lot. Like, what is the most expensive racket we do have, and what it does? Because why? Yeah. Okay, so the most expensive racket we do have is the Clash racket, and it is a $267 only for one. It's not the double package, which we do have. We have one of those, but just a single racket is $267. Yes, ma'am. So what makes this racket so special is pretty much what lies under the hood, which is the hood, the first part of the racket. Yes, it goes. Yeah, yeah. So this racket has one of the lowest and most arm-friendly flex points on the market. As a result, it has better pocketing, better control and touch than a typical modern player's racket. So other the different, yes, I was about to say that. I was going to compare the blade that you do have in this racket. So the blade that you do have does have a bit more power, and so the Clash does, although it lacks power and plow through of the heavier toy model, which is the blade. This racket has easy acceleration, which enable you to take very aggressive cuts at the ball when going for extra pace and spin. Okay, so for spin, it's if your player, if your daughter hits with a little bit more spin, this probably would be a little bit better for you. Yes. Yeah, you also find it very easy to, like, scramble on defense, because you said she's a bit more of a defense type of player, right? You told me that last time. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, so this is a great racket for you. It doesn't give you the stability and mass base of a traditionally weighted player's racket, but it rewards clean mechanics and with good results. And there's more than enough feel for sharp angles and malicious droppers. Yes. So, like I said, with the drop balls, you use this racket. They're very clean. Like I was saying, very clean on the outskirts, and also, like, if you have a spin and slice, this is a perfect racket. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and I'll add the total up for you for the strings, for the beginner racket, and also the third racket for your daughter's collection, just to add, which is the Clash. Yeah. So as for this Wilson strings, there's a silver packet, black, or green for the NXT Wilson strings. Perfect. We'll go ahead and do black. And this will be $20.95. Perfect. Okay. And adding the strings to your second purchase for the Clash racket, the total for everything will be $287.95. There you go. Would you like to pay over the phone or on the website? Sounds good. Yeah, our website's open 24 hours, so whenever you feel like it. It will show you the total and also the tracking device once you pay for it. Yes. The website is under wilson.com, and if you want to click on the tennis icon, and you should be able to find the sections for strings and rackets. So 2 separate ones in the very top, and it will show you all the directions on how to pay and put into checkout on that website. Thank you so much for calling Wilson Tennis and giving me our company an update on your experience with the rackets, and going ahead and following through with another racket that fits perfectly for your daughter. All right. Thank you so much. Yes. Give me a call at 469-396-4920 and let me know how it goes, or give me an update, okay? All right. Bye. Thank you so much.